Hey.
Kingzo, Sixo,
Getting it named.
Chris.
Nice.
Take it away.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Poor Timing Podcast. I'm John. I'm Johnny. This is Frank. And I'm here with Kev. Three boys from Long Island doing a podcast talking about stuff.
That guy exists too.
Oh, yeah. John Sudam. John William Sudam.
We always go full name with John. I love it.
He's going to have to beep it one day. How's everybody doing?
Doing good.
Yeah. We're going to talk about some topics, do some fun stuff. Is everybody ready?
Yeah, I would like to thank Jesus, Aaron Sibia, and Mikey Griffin for the artwork submissions. They're both great artists and musicians. We'll put their link in the description below if you want to check them out.
Yeah, you can look for it to be a theme for us. We're going to go through a lot of logos. We're going to feature a lot of art. So anybody who has any ideas that they'd like to send to us, we've got the proper channels you can do that with.
Heck yeah, man. They're the best.
Our email, if you want to send those submissions, is at poortiming@gmail.com.
poortimingpodcast@gmail.com.
Okay.
Also, Instagram @poortimingpodcast@gmail.com. Oh, no, just at poortimingpodcast. We're new to this, folks. That's it. Look at those things. And our YouTube. You'll find it somewhere.
Yeah, and if you're on any of those things and anybody responds to you or talks to you, know that it will never be me. I will never, ever have anything to do with any form of the social media.
He's like a boomer.
Yeah, I'm still on a no social media streak that spans back to 1989.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of
You
that.
gonna keep the streak alive?
I'm going to try as hard as I can. I mean, I've used YouTube, but I don't have a YouTube account, so...
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I have no idea what I'm doing with anything on the internet, but we're trying, folks. We're learning as we go here.
If you're forced into a social media, will you accept it or will you resist?
Tell me
a
what...
vaccine.
Tell me what... Oh, like it's a government mandate?
Yes.
I guess I would be anti-vax then. I guess I'd be anti-media.
Okay.
I'm already anti-media. But no, yeah. I often ask myself that, actually, is if I had no choice but to join one of the social media platforms, which one it would be. And obviously, I would bring back MySpace. That's the only way to go.
MySpace was sick. Everybody was a fucking
I mean,
HTML god.
Yeah.
I was a coder, staying up all night drinking Mountain Dew.
I mean, it
making
wasn't
my
sick.
Facebook black or something.
It basically ruined people and the way they communicate. But yeah, I guess it was pretty sick.
Yeah, I guess so. But I mean,
Actually,
yes, it was sick.
You know what? I take that back. AIM and Instant Messenger is what ruined my fucking generation.
Why? Because instant communication?
Because it made everyone so jaded and stopped people from seeing each other. It was the first step. It was the first step.
Hit that button for me. I'm talking to my grandfather over here.
I know, fucking boomer.
Listen, the people need to know. In fact, if you're listening to this podcast, you're a fucking loser. Get a fucking friend.
But I mean, thanks for listening anyway.
Yeah, thanks for the support.
Thank you. Please subscribe.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin, let's go. Amaze me. Kevin is our he's the magician of the show. Every show has a magician.
I'll do it.
And Kevin's going to show us a magic trick because I've been asking him now for the entire length of the show, which obviously
Frank
spans
is
one
very
episode.
persistent about this. If you were his real friend, you would have seen it.
That's the magical music.
It sounds like we're going on a fucking game show. What do we win here?
That's the price.
Before I
right,
start,
man.
I want to apologize to all magicians. I forgot all my unnecessary rings at home.
You should be sorry.
Oh, that'd be sick. Do you have a fake beard for it too? Like
Cape.
Should I call this like a game?
But no top hat or anything.
He's standing up, folks.
Sorry.
You good?
Well, I want you to pick a card, any card. Show John
I feel like a kid in a candy store right now. I'm gonna pick this one.
Okay.
That's unbelievable.
Woo.
Now, how do I know you're not...
Show the folks at home.
Okay, yeah, get the fuck out of here. For those of you that don't know, this is a good one. How do I know you're not forcing me to put this where you want it?
You're going to tell me where to put it.
I like this a lot.
So tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Fucks this up.
Put that on. All right?
Don't fuck it up.
Here we go.
I gave it the magic shake.
Okay.
The tension's building, folks. The tension is fucking building, let me tell you.
Would you consider this black magic?
This is gray magic. It's like in between white and black.
Yeah.
So now again, you're gonna tell me when to stop.
Got it.
And we're gonna pick it out of the deck.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do this.
Yep.
You're gonna say when to stop.
Okay. Stop. Okay.
Sheesh!
Let's
go, my boy.
Not it. This is not it.
That was the card.
This is the card. That was pretty damn good.
They saw it.
That was pretty good. I'd like to know how you did that now.
I don't want to know.
No,
Don't tell me.
I need to keep the magic alive. I don't want to know because then I'll never get that feeling again of awe and amazement.
Well, if you really want to take a look into it, look up the Herman Pass. That's it.
Okay. And that is a technique.
Yes, that's a
Yes,
technique.
you take the Hermit's Pass to the Herman Pass, and you will
then
learn
you
how to do that.
Fight the cave troll under the bridge. All right. Let's go. Give it to me, Holmes.
All right, I think we were supposed to get into screen time in general on people's phone, and I think a bunch of the viewers sent in their screen time screenshots to review. Are you guys ready to do
bunch
that?
of all
Yeah,
of
how
the bunch of
perfect
viewers
after
we
I
have.
just made fun of people for being on their phones too much. How perfect is that category?
Yeah, well, I reviewed some of them. Some are worse than others, but we'll check them out now.
Now,
Okay.
I would say that the majority of the ones that are sent in are going to be lower. So it's kind of like when you tell someone you only slept with 3 people, you want to add 10 to it.
So before we see anybody else's, do you guys want to share, at least in a verbal sense, how much you're on your phones?
Well, Dingo and I are going to show each other's.
Okay, well, I started measuring mine, and I'm not at a full week yet, but so far I'm at 5 hours and 30 minutes a day, roughly, which is
That's really not
fucking... No, that's awful.
Why were you doing something?
I've been watching YouTube videos until 4 o'clock in the morning while I'm trying to fall asleep because I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
And the things I watch on YouTube, which we'll go over in a little bit, they're just stupid, and I shouldn't be watching them.
Same thing.
We'll
I'm
go
a
over that.
big YouTube head.
All right, so this first one is from Doug. You guys know Doug?
Doug
Yeah.
in Colorado.
Oh,
Doug
wow.
in Colorado.
Shout out to
surprised.
Doug in Colorado.
Yeah,
2 hours,
dude.
30 minutes. You're a fucking champion.
Wow.
Yeah, that's great. I'm proud of you.
That's
guy's
fake.
fucking-
Doug, you're faking, bro.
You're fucking lying.
He's productive.
He's
You're lying.
down, dude. Look, he's down 48% from last week, dude. It was only a week ago. He was at fucking 5 hours.
He caught wind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right,
I
who
guess
do
he
we
likes
got?
to text a lot of people.
Yeah, he's at 4 hours of texting. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and I guess he doesn't have much going on Tuesdays and
Yeah.
Thursdays.
All right, who we got next?
Damn, shout out to people who really sent this shit in because I don't think I'm going to
Yeah.
show my
All right,
shit.
so
All
this next one's a no name. I don't know who this came from, but some people didn't want their information put out there.
Everybody's just gonna
Yeah, I don't
pretend
want
they're. Well, you could tell us what it is.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous number. It's fucking insane.
plus or
Especially
minus 7 hours.
That's... that's probably a pretty good line for me if you were betting.
Okay.
Wait
That's
till you
really not
see-
that
Wait
bad.
till you see
No,
mine.
but because sometimes it could be like fucking 10, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's
10 hours.
Yeah, for sure. On some day, like if I'm playing a stupid ass game or I'm like,
Has
like
your
you
phone
said-
become your primary gaming device?
Well, all my other shit is pretty much broken, so yeah.
All right, here we go. 5 hours.
Do we have a name for this one, John?
This is another no name. Oh, actually, I know who's this one is. This is Mike C's because weirdly enough, he spends most of his time using Google
Yes, he
Maps.
does, dude. he'll
Caught his
GPS to the
ass.
nearest 7-Eleven. I've seen it before.
Well,
Caught his ass.
he just moved to Arizona. He said he
doesn't know
has
where
no
anything
idea
is.
where anything is.
That's an excuse.
Picture of
All
a
right,
cactus,
well,
picture of a desert. right
Mike
here.
C. The theme I've got so far through the first few is Instagram is used a lot by fucking people. It is always in the top 3 of most used. It's fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, people get sucked in by like the
So-
reels or like
All right, well,
basically TikTok. I mean, it's the same shit.
educate me this much, okay? When you're on Instagram, what are you looking for? What is the time consumption on Instagram? I've never used it.
I'm not a big Instagram guy, honestly. I rarely really use Instagram.
Can you spend 5 hours looking at fucking pictures
Not
on
a
Instagram?
chance. Not a
Not
chance.
on
That's why I was
Instagram.
saying there's reels and stuff now, which
Okay.
is basically like TikTok, I guess.
What do we have here? Oh,
So
this is
next
Holmes.
one's mine.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not. That's an hour more than me.
I don't know. I saw. Oh, look at the Safari though.
That's fucking crazy.
That's 13
So how
hours
does
and
that
35 minutes.
How does that make sense? Oh, for this week.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
well,
one day.
That's him watching porn.
No, it's actually this week was
That's
worse,
13 hours of porn.
worse than most of them because I was trying to learn how to use Final Cut Pro to edit our former video.
Yeah, sure. What do you think? What do you guys vote?
I did watch
porn or
eBay.
whatever
What?
the hell he just said.
eBay obviously is.
eBay
big
was
time.
one of the factors, but it's porn and Final Cut Pro.
What's the difference between Safari and Google.com?
I don't know.
What are you doing on
so
Google.com?
You have to add Google.com to the
Right.
Safari time.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess.
a lot more even. Jesus Christ, dude, your life sucks. So what kind
And
of
that Google time right there was probably the stuff he was really looking up.
yeah? So
That
what
13 hours was the fucking real.
what kind of porn have you
Debating
been watching?
time.
Are you still into that incest porn, that sister brother stuff?
No,
So you're not into it anymore?
No, he really was into it
no,
for a
not
while.
anymore.
So you gave it up. So what do you want now?
It's mostly like Deep Throat.
One time we had a camping night with his girlfriend, my girlfriend. We had two separate tents, and she had to use his phone for something. She's like, "John, why are you watching incest porn?" It was really funny.
She
All
would
right.
do that.
Who do we got here?
This is another
Stop
no
watching
name.
that stuff, John.
A lot of the fans didn't want their information put out there, so they made sure their names weren't on it.
This is our second.
411's
so,
fine.
Yeah,
You
that's
got
good.
shit to
411's
do during
fine.
the day.
Proud of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and some people you could actually send in what you were looking. If you click on see all activity,
Yeah.
it'll show you the breakdown. But a lot of people didn't want that seen.
All right, keep going.
Okay,
Shout out to you for even showing this much, because
Yeah.
like I said, I'm not doing it.
this is
Thanks,
another
guys.
no name, but it doesn't tell you anything. So go fuck yourself.
Yeah, why did you even send this
I
to
know.
us?
Yeah.
I think
Thanks.
that might have been
Thanks a
Mikey's.
lot.
Mikey Griffin's. Dingo, do you know
well,
who
shout out
this
to you
is?
for doing
Yeah,
art stuff
this
for
is
us.
my gamer buddy, Richard.
Jesus.
Yeah, he
Christ.
whipped some ass right there on, what was that, Friday? But weekly, 11 hour?
Now,
Oh, no,
does
that's
he-
just Friday. That's just Friday.
Now, does he
11
game
hours.
on his phone a lot too?
He
Well, if you
uses,
look, it's like Discord, Twitch.
he views games and then talks to people in games on his
Okay.
phone. So his gaming time is spent. So that's how much he games a week, I would imagine.
All right, so my feeling on this is either you want the number very low or you want it that fucking high. Like, be something.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna be the phone guy, be it. Like,
Yeah.
that's fucking awesome.
The phone guy
All
have
right,
like
so
a hip thing to
This
put your phone on.
this says it's me, but I backed up Nicole's phone, so it has my name on it. But this is Nicole's.
Nicole spends 8 hours on Instagram.
Yeah, I feel like that's a regular for regular people.
8 hours?
Yeah,
Look at
but
pictures.
that's society's shit.
Get this away from me.
And
TikTok.
she always has her battery on zero.
I'm surprised I haven't seen any TikTok because that's everybody's
I know.
shit right now.
Well, those are the people that don't submit their screen time because it's
What's
at
these-
least
I'm embarrassed.
15.
I'd be embarrassed,
Kevin, that's
and
it.
I am.
Kevin, you're
this
doing
is
way better
Dingo's.
than me.
I don't really look at it. Hold on, let me keep chatting. I'll
This is
Can we pull up?
this is champion stats. I'd say.
Yeah, that's really good. Can we pull up some of the videos I sent you home? Some of the things that I'm doing in the 5 hours on my phone.
Sure. I guess or should we wait to show this?
What is this?
Oh, hell yeah. I saw this picture.
But this is a perfect example of what I'm doing on my phone. Like, I didn't see this on television. I saw this
Yeah.
on my phone.
And thank God I saw it.
Right, and not only did I stare at it, but it's
Wow.
now in my images in my phone forever, and I'll look at it all the time because it makes me
Hell
happy.
yeah.
And those are definitely his sons, is my guess, and those kids suck.
Is that cigar lit?
No, it's not. But I fucking wish it was.
Is it Hunter and Gunner? What is his kid's name?
I have no idea what his kids'
I think
names
it's
are, but
their
they're-
chicken wing and
they're very
Ding-a-ling.
yeah,
no matter what their names are, they're very obviously douchebags.
I'm gonna make his cigar look lit with smoke coming out in post. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Why don't you just make it a? Why don't you make it a dick? That'd be way funnier.
One kid is flavor,
Okay,
the other
well,
kid is
A
town.
huge dick. We need distance from cell phones desperately as a species.
So for the activity
you're out of
that I'm
luck.
doing is YouTube. That's really it. 3 hours
That's
of
the
YouTube.
one. Okay,
which
yeah,
is,
that's me too. Just
Yeah.
nonstop YouTube.
can't stop watching it.
All right,
Watch much YouTube.
this is actually starting to depress me now. So
Should we go into topics?
that was a topic technically.
Okay. So does someone else have one you want to go into? Or?
Well, you're the
'Cause-
topics guy.
Well, I still feel like all of a sudden it's now a running theme that Holmes never knows the topics,
Of course.
and you guys
Wait,
like do it on
So
purpose.
wait, are
and I
you saying
don't
that you're
like it.
unprepared again?
I guess.
You
Or,
don't have-
or
you
you
don't
have
guys
the
are
fucking
purposely
topics.
working against me.
You got
had
here
it.
2 hours. You got here 2 hours before we started filming, and you're not prepared.
Jesus, man.
Maybe
Well,
it's
anyway.
all that vodka. What is that vodka you're drinking? What's the brand?
Core vodka, baby. Goes in smooth, comes out smoother.
It's a shot. That's a lead. Yeah, what does that mean?
What the fuck?
My body is filtering it.
Okay, that's how alcohol works. All right, yeah, I'm ready to move on. What the
All
hell?
right. Someone talk about something.
Screen time was depressing me. Kevin,
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
depressing as fuck.
move us along, please.
Let's do what your favorite beverage is to pair with a burger, and then Italian food. It could be alcoholic, non-alcoholic. What's your go-to for chicken parm sub?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Kool-Aid or Pepsi?
Okay.
I'm not fucking drinking alcohol or anything.
Okay.
Not with food. I don't know. It's not me.
Bottle water.
Bottle of water.
Yep.
I have a question for you, actually.
Capri Sun? Sorry.
Okay.
Just saying. Just throwing that out there.
A good old juice bag.
A fucking juice bag.
Dingo,
yeah.
what was the pairing again? Italian food with what?
Anything that your favorite is.
It doesn't have to be alcoholic.
No.
Okay.
Either you're out.
I mean, I don't. I don't.
Well, it
drink
can,
alcohol with
right?
food,
It can
yeah.
be alcohol.
Yes, it can be. And bottle of water. And I
Bottle
have
of
a
water.
question for you.
Go.
Be serious, and I want to know the truth.
Okay.
Do you drink alcohol?
Never.
Never. Have you ever taken a sip?
Yes.
Have you done shots?
I've done shot.
One shot ever
Yeah.
of.
I don't know.
It was in Roberto and Jesus in Basement.
No, I saw you do shots.
Where?
I saw you do.
Where?
You want me to say names?
Yeah, where?
Okay. It was. I forget. It was Amanda Moldy's party,
So this
And-
is a
and-
misconception.
and we had.
Yes.
We had.
I'm starting the timer.
He's right. All right. No, so he's right. I did have a shot of alcohol, and I threw it behind me. I drove.
don't know.
I literally, according to everyone at that night, I had like 5 or 6 shots, and I drove everybody home. The guy who's never
Yeah, you
drank.
Fucking drunk
Yeah, I
driving
drunk
piece of
drove.
shit.
I drunk drove 9 people home in my dad's
How
car.
many did you
yeah.
kill?
Interesting.
How
No,
many people
so
have you
I
killed
did
drinking
have
and
a
driving,
shot,
Frank?
and I want to say, Holmes, you would know. Wasn't it whipped cream pinnacle vodka at Jesus and Roberto's?
It was some type of vodka, and I wish I could bring up the picture real quick. We'll show it next episode, but I have a picture of you mid shot with cringing about
That's
how
at Jesus and
disgusting it
Roberto's,
was.
right?
Yes, but I have another.
Okay.
Okay, there's another picture that exists of Frank holding
Yes,
a
40.
big ass 40.
Yeah.
A
super
40,
old.
a 40 that's the size of fucking one of those jumbo pencils you fucking
Also
get.
at Jesus and
Yeah.
Roberto's.
And how did
house.
you get home that night, Frank?
I took a cab that night.
I don't think he can drive at that point. to be
no, I
honest
was like
with you.
I think
fucking
he-
13.
I think he was drinking and driving again. It's a bad guy.
I took a cab that night. And the other time I
Your
drank,
cab
so there's
driver
2
was probably
times.
drinking and driving.
Maybe. So there's 2 times. The shot I had at Jesus and Roberto's, and then not that long ago, like within the last year and a half, I had this much Lagavulin 16 whiskey with Holmes, his woman, and Felicia. I had about this much.
Like
He
as a
seems-
celebration.
He
that doesn't
seems to
count.
like to drink a lot when he's around me.
Yeah, he
I'm a
gets
bad
fucked up around
influence.
Holmes.
I'm only around you every day, and I've had 2 drinks, so...
But never
Today-
like a casual beer or glass of wine
Never.
or anything.
I don't think, and I'm being honest, like, Photoshop is very real. I don't think I've ever had a beer.
Okay.
Ever.
So, what do you like to pair with your Italian food?
Bottle of water.
Oh, right. Wow. So, what do you like to pair with your Italian food?
I'm going to go with a bottle of water.
Yeah, who pair? I know. I don't think about pairing anything. Honestly, I just drink whatever they like. Is like sweet.
No, but a
garbage
lot
around.
of people do, a red wine with Italian
Yeah, of course
food.
they do. But I'm from Mastic.
I also like water with my Italian food, Mama Lisa's preferably.
Yum.
Yeah.
Is that still the go-to spot in
For
this
me.
town?
Well,
Mama
for
Lisa?
food, not for pizza.
Okay, good. Where's the go-to pizza now?
The closest place I
Carlos?
could find. Yeah.
Carlos
Carlos
is really
good.
good.
Carlos
Yeah,
OG.
shout out to Carlos Pizza.
Yeah.
They probably don't want our plug, but their pizza's good.
Shout out to Carlos Pizza in Iowa. It's fucking awesome. They're really good. All right, so Holmes, what's your go-to pairing now that you've had so much time to think about it?
Vodka.
Yeah, I was gonna say I knew
Core vodka.
vodka and
Core vodka.
vodka.
If you had to pick between Core and Tito's, you're going Core every time?
Depends what's closer to him.
No, it depends because if Tito's doesn't come in like a double shot, like I usually get. So, and it's not that.
Wait, so you're saying it depends on the mini bottle type?
Well, if I buy a whole bottle of Tito's, I'm probably gonna drink it. So I like to buy a little bit of vodka, and I get the job done, and that's it. Go to bed.
Okay.
When's the last time you were drunk?
That's normal.
Like fall over drunk.
Right now.
All right, Kevin. So you wanted to know burger too.
Yeah.
Burger, I'm going to go with a glass of water.
A glass of water, okay. Whatever's around.
Yeah, man. I drink soda. Honestly, I drink a fucking 3 Pepsis.
Okay.
I love soda. It's delicious.
I'm gonna.
It's delicious.
I love soda, but it's like a dessert for me. Like it's so.
It should be, but I grew up in the '90s,
know
baby,
if it should
and
be,
we drank fucking soda with everything, and I haven't changed.
I have Surge on tap.
Surge. The one soda that I could drink is Baja Blast, but obviously really only getting that at Taco Bell.
How many times you go to Taco Bell a week?
If he's not comfortable sharing screen time, I'm not comfortable sharing that.
Did you guys see they're making a
promise you
Baja
that.
Blast alcoholic drink?
Hell yeah,
Did
I
see
want
that.
some.
What
Frank,
is it
you're
going to
gonna-
be
you
based
have to
on?
drink that.
Is it a vodka based drink?
It's a Baja Blast.
Yes, I understand.
How do you spell Baja, by the way?
Baja.
So I'm gonna take a beer with a burger. It just goes down nicely.
And you're an IPA guy.
It depends.
On the burger? On the
No,
cheese of the burger?
On the type of IPA, I'll fall asleep.
Understood.
But it's just
Yo, Frank,
a
check
mess.
this. Well, all of you, check this out.
Oh, so it's like an energy. It's like a fucking Truly.
Yeah.
Yeah, soda.
It's
Though.
like soda.
Well, look, it's just
Of course, there you go.
but that's sick, dude.
You'll vomit way quicker.
I will
What's the difference?
fucking drink.
What's the
piss
difference
out
between that and what was the popular one when we were growing up?
Surge.
No, fucking
Four Loco.
Four Loco. Yeah,
I
what's
mean,
the
juice?
this isn't an energy drink. The
Four Loco was an energy drink?
and alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah,
And a 22.
yeah. They had to change them because they were so fucking crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Kids were drinking like 3 of them and dying and shit.
Pretty crazy.
These are the same people with enough brain damage from those years that they're on their fucking phone for 11 hours a day.
Dude, stop
I
talking about
understand.
Holmes like that, dude.
You weren't a big Four Loco guy, were you, Holmes? Yeah, you were a Bud Light Platinum guy forever.
I was a Bud Light Golden Wheat guy.
Yes.
I would not.
When you were 17.
If I'm not
Yes.
comfortable talking about how much Taco Bell I eat and he's not talking about his screen time, you definitely shouldn't be mentioning that.
Bud Light Golden Wheat.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. It's very embarrassing. Trust me, it may not sound embarrassing right now, but it is.
I remember the first day you got a bottle of Golden Wheat, and you brought me into your room. I don't know why, but you were like, check this out, and you held it up to a light, and you rolled it across your hand, and all the wheat was circulating.
It said on the bottle
this
you were
is.
supposed to roll it before
Well,
you
first
drink
of all, when
Nice.
there was
Good marketing.
there was a time period where 7-Eleven, no, not 7-Eleven, maybe it was 7-Eleven, had come out with its own beer, and he was obsessed with it for like 28 minutes. It was called Game Day and Game Day Ice, and he thought it was the hottest shit
Dude,
ever.
Holmes loves 7-Eleven products.
Yes, he does.
Game Day Ice was his shit for 48 hours.
See his face. The face that he's making right now.
So this is what I mean, Holmes. When you go over the beer choices, it will be embarrassing at some point.
I still think Golden Wheat's a good beer.
What about Game Day Ice?
I was young and dumb and full of cum.
All right,
That's
I
true.
think that's a good place to end that. That's fucking terrible.
I mean, still 2 out of 3 ain't bad
Yeah.
at this age.
Okay. The next topic, I know Kevin wanted to talk about the dream world.
Oh yeah, let's talk about dreams.
Okay.
I've only had one good dream in my life that
How's
I were
that
actually.
possible?
I don't know. I just one that I remember.
Okay.
It was this is gonna sound super lame. I've told Johnny before, but I was now in a house that was freshly built. Me and Ashley built it. I had 2 daughters.
Where's the location of the house?
It's on a lake. I don't know the location.
Okay, got it.
And there was like a big garage out in the back. And I remember observing my surroundings and taking Ashley in the other room and bawling my eyes out in happiness of
Okay.
like how glad I was to be in that spot.
To be living on Lake George.
Yeah,
Got it.
that's it. That was the
That's a
best,
pretty
best
good
dream I
one.
ever had.
That's the best dream ever.
Did you wake up crying?
No, but for like 2 days, I wanted that happiness.
Got it.
It was
So
kind of
you were-
like a wet dream for happiness. He was crying while he was sleeping.
So
he
for-
had emissions
So
from his
for
eyes.
2 days you were on Zillow searching for the perfect lakefront house.
Yeah.
Johnny, what do
Thank
you
God. I mean, I don't have any good dreams, whatever, but I'll bring up I just realized, like, a couple days ago, I have this reoccurring dream throughout my life of Kevin. We've been friends for, I don't know, 20-something years now, or whatever, right? Yeah. It's not that crazy of a dream, but maybe it means something. But we're like, it's usually right around our old neighborhood, and we're driving. Specifically, you're driving, and I'm in the passenger seat.
What car? Think.
God. I don't know. It seems like we're like a little high up.
Okay, so it could be an SUV.
Like a SUV, but I don't know because I had an SUV. You didn't have an SUV You never had an SUV until you're...
Just my dad's caravan at the very beginning.
That does. I don't think that has any significance, really.
It could have been your gray CRV, though.
It could have been, but Dingo was driving. And we're going like normal. We're having fun. Smiling, laughing, whatever. And then we're going, and you start like... You're not like speeding up, but you're going kind of fast at the same pace, and a bend is coming, right? And I'm getting a little nervous, and for some reason, like, you look over me with utmost confidence, like, it's fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing. Like, we're going around this curb. Like, really, you know, and then, like, we go around the curb, and then all of a sudden, I definitely feel the car just start to flip, and then I fucking wake up.
Damn.
Yeah. So what do you think, Kevin?
It was a jumper. Like, do you wake up like that?
I don't think I was ever really like jumped out of it, but the dream never went past that.
Okay.
And to circle it back to what we talked about before we started the show today, you don't think that can be interpreted as a sexual dream in any way?
I mean, let's try.
At any point,
if you want to get there.
At any point while he's driving the car, are you sucking his penis? Like in a roadhead style.
I feel like if it was that simple, it would be easier for me to at least pick apart. Like, you know, if I had his penis in my mouth, I'd be like, oh shit.
It was slightly sexual. Yeah. At that point, maybe it's sexual. All right. Well, there's obviously no. What's the position you guys are in after the car rolls? Are you on top of him?
Just wake up before it even rolls. But it's like clearly we're about to go into fucking an accident or
in
like
theory though you feel on two wheels.
I think like right at the moment when it's like really about to be scary, I wake up.
So this perfectly coincides with the reoccurring nightmare, the only dream worth talking about that I've had since I was 5 years old.
Yeah,
also car. It's me and my brother. For those of you who don't know, which is all of you, my brother is a fucking madman lunatic. And it's me and my brother at
He's a great kid.
Yeah, he is. He's the man. And he's got a baby, and he's a mailman, and his life is as boring as you could imagine. Anyway, we're in the back seat of my father's car. We're maybe 6 years old, which would make him about 4 years old. My dad gets out of the car, as he did, and most parents did in the 90s, and leaves us in the fucking car with the windows up to run into a deli or wherever he's at. I am wearing a seatbelt. The seatbelt is kind of stuck, and I can't move. Jammer gets out of his, goes into the front seat of the car and drives it into the ocean, and we both die. And I can't get out of the seatbelt.
So you hit the water?
Like that's pretty
We're
easy.
in the water. The water's coming up, and I'm trying to get out of it.
Yeah.
And that's just a perfect example of what me and Jammer's relationship has been like.
I feel like that's a pretty easy one to pick apart, though.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
It's pretty clear that you want to fuck your brother.
Yeah, it's pretty clear that
I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Once that seatbelt did come off, I was going to suck his dick.
At what point did you realize that all the liquid that was coming up was cum? And then you were just, your car,
to be honest,
was filled with cum, and you're trapped, and you're like, oh, no, I don't know.
But you were happy.
The happiest I've ever been. The happiest I've ever been. Now that you're saying that, Johnny, it's very obvious to me that's what it was. I always thought it was like, oh, my brother's going to be the death of me. That's the dream.
Yeah,
that's obviously not true because he's a very, very successful guy.
He's the best,
he's doing things great, and now I see, obviously, it was circling back to Holmes's incest porn. This is what it was.
Thank God we figured it out, man.
Yeah, now
we're really getting deep into it on this show, man.
Now I don't have to pay that therapist anymore.
That's what I'm saying, man. We're doing some good work here.
I'm glad we did this.
Yeah.
Holmes, what about you? Give us a dream. I know you've got a lot of weird sexual dreams.
Yeah, preferably a wet one. I know you got some good ones.
I only ever have nightmares.
All right,
Wet
give
nightmares.
us one of
I
those,
figure
yeah.
your nightmares are wet. They gotta be.
I don't cum my pants when I have a nightmare.
You want to give us a nightmare?
There's only one I could really recall. I have a lot, but I can't. I can remember them when I first wake up, but then after that, they're gone. There's one I remember having a little younger. I was like with a bunch of people in like in the road, and there was a giant and like a weird giant, and he bit a microphone, and he just like turned into like electricity and started like zapping us.
Damn.
That's
Where'd he get the microphone?
I don't know. He just like
So
bit
cool.
a microphone.
That just seems like a sick dream.
And,
Yeah.
no, it wasn't a dream. I woke up very scared.
Dude, this
Yeah,
would
it sounds like. But
this would be a sick cartoon, dude.
I know.
It would be.
That sounds like it just really cool. Your nightmares would be cool, though. That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, when you live your life non-sober for... You're probably going on, 22 years of not being sober once?
No.
Should have pleaded the fifth.
I would assume you're going to have some pretty fucked up dreams, daydreams, nightmares, thoughts. In
Tremors.
general. Yeah, tremors. Do you shake in the morning?
No.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they tell me dreams are obviously some sort of sign into your future or into what you're deeply thinking. I don't know how true that is. I mean, this guy's having electricity monster dreams. You're having dreams about your best friend putting you into danger, which would never happen.
Yeah, no, he's the least of my friends who would put me into danger. Is
Right.
why it's the funniest thing.
Other than
Every one of my other friends have put me into danger pretty much.
other than Swanson, he would never put you in any
Oh
danger.
God, I'm lucky to be alive with that kid being in my family.
I was thinking about my favorite Swanson moments, and my favorite Swanson moment has nothing to do with Swanson, but it took place in Swanson's basement when Joe Labo gave his, at the time, girlfriend the pedigree onto a cement
God.
floor.
Yeah, I mean, just so everybody out there knows, these are just like our friends and shit. But he fully pedigreed his girlfriend onto a hard floor.
Cement floor, and this girl maybe weighed 65 pounds at the max.
We were all fighting.
What does
that
pedigree
summer.
mean?
The pedigree is,
It's Triple H's
Triple
move.
H,
Show
Triple
a picture
H.
of Triple H doing the pedigree here.
yeah, right here.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I wish we had the video of Labo doing the pedigree, but this was in 2000, maybe 11. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure though that was the same day that Swanson Stone Cold Stunned Holmes.
Bad.
Same-
Coming out of the bathroom,
spot.
bad, dude.
Kid was out.
So, let me tell
Got
you something,
injuries
man.
now.
That time period where we were hanging out in Swanson's basement was some of the
And we
best
were just
days
eating the
ever.
fuck out of each other for some reason. I don't know why.
Justin was giving people the show.
Yeah,
Like,
I was
bad.
fighting Justin too. Like we were all just beating the fuck out of each other. It was
We had
cool.
a pretty good hot dog fest down there too.
Oh yeah, that was great. Hot Dog Fest sounds like a
How did
gay
you cook?
porn
Wait,
thing
wait,
to
time out.
anybody
You
out there.
cooked hot dogs upstairs, bro, or you
No,
cooked them?
you
No.
were there. We were downstairs,
Yeah, we
and I
had
had
hot
a
dog rollers and shit.
hot dog roller. Everyone was eating fucking
Yeah,
hot
so
dogs.
it's sorry to
fucking-
disappoint everybody. It's not a gay porn.
No, it's
event
real
in a
hot dog
basement.
stuff.
So we really just ate hot dogs.
And the hot dog stuff we'll get into deeper maybe in another show or whenever, but
Yeah,
the
we're
hot
gonna need
dog,
to have more time to delve into hot
the
dogs.
hot dog stuff gets pretty serious with this group. I don't fucking know why, but it does. It gets pretty in depth.
Fucking hot dogs are good, man.
I'm not a big hot dog guy.
You're not a dog guy.
I'm a
No,
dog
no, no.
addict. I have 2 a day.
I'm not a big. If you give me the choice between the burger and the dog, I'm going with the burger every time.
You gotta
I'm gonna
both.
take a burger.
What's the
You
problem?
have to chase it with a hot dog every time.
I like to have a floater hot dog, and then a cheeseburger, and then a chaser hot dog. Yeah,
That's good. That's good to know.
that's cool. All right, so
All right, I guess
we're getting
that-
we're getting a clock.
We're getting.
What's the next thing we want to talk about?
I think you've got some stuff you wanted to address.
Yeah, I got one thing. Hopefully, it doesn't take forever, but I just was thinking this week, while I'm watching movies, there's one guy who he gets some due. People like him, but I don't know if it's for the right reasons. Man's name is John C. Reilly.
Good
And
guy.
he's the fucking greatest, one of the greatest living American actors of all time. I don't know if you guys like him. Do you guys know much about John C. Reilly?
I think I can name 2 movies he was in,
And I bet it's probably Step Brothers and
Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights. Oh, Boogie Nights that's a pretty good one.
We have Walk Hard.
Thank you for bringing up Walk Hard.
Never
That's
saw
what I really, really wanted to talk about.
Oh,
That's
are
a
you
great
guys
movie.
big Johnny Cash fans?
I mean, I do like Johnny Cash, actually. I grew up listening to a little bit of Johnny Cash.
Because isn't
but
the movie supposed to be some sort of
no, it's just like
parody of...
it's actually it takes you through time, and John C. Reilly actually kind of plays different characters for different time periods. Like he's Bob Dylan at one point, which is one of the funniest parts, and when he discovers cocaine, the absolute next scene is them creating punk rock, and he's like, "Play it fucking faster," and you know what I mean?
So it's worth watching. It's worth watching.
I'm gonna say this, like, I've always liked this movie, but I've always liked this movie, but I'm saying I think it's one of my favorite comedy movies ever. You need to revisit that movie, and it has a fucking million good moments.
I can't sit through Step Brothers ever again.
Well, but that's another thing that I want to talk about. I feel like everybody and their mother are going to talk about Step Brothers and Talladega Nights and all this other shit. But what I want to get into is this guy has done a fucking ton of amazing real movies. He's so good. He's in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, Gangs of New York, The Perfect Storm, Magnolia, Aviator. There's a million other amazing movies that he plays awesome roles in, and you don't even realize he's been around in award-winning movies and shit for so long. And I want to give the man his due. He's also in Tim and Eric show.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's a funny sketch show, whatever. But I don't know. He's the man. I guess you guys don't have much to talk about with him, but I just want to say I like him, and he's funny, and he's a fantastic actor.
I think he's phenomenal in Boogie Nights, which we already talked about, one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
I happen to hate almost every other movie that you've... And not because of him, nothing to do with him. But yeah, I think he's really good in Boogie Nights, which is... When you see Wahlberg's dick in that movie... It's like the perfect build-up. You're waiting 3 hours to get to that fucking dick shot, and it's so good.
And it is a prop, but it's because it was in real life. It was so scary that they had to make it look fake, so it didn't scare anybody.
I absolutely hate the Wahlbergs.
All of them?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why.
Anybody's fighting you.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you
besides
why.
the Wahlbergs.
New Kids on the Block's a good group, dude.
Yeah, well, I don't like the tourist trap restaurant that they set up for themselves.
Me and Holmes ate there once.
Tell them.
So I go there on my lunch break. I'm like, cool, this is going to be
Where?
interesting. Port Jeff, the Wahlburgers that open.
Yeah,
Port
it's
Jeff,
closed.
Long
It
Island.
is now closed.
For a good reason. Brand new, there's a couple lights out. Okay.
Holmes,
Shout out to his third nipple.
yeah,
Oh,
Holmes about 4 minutes late to the party. So
The burger bun, my thumb went right through because it was soaked. Microwave tater tots. The floor was sticky. The bar was sticky. Bartender called me boss way too many times.
I mean, that's what I would expect. I mean, pretty close to what I expect.
Okay.
me and Holmes went there. I didn't think the food was phenomenal, but I thought the milkshake was very good. Very good chocolate milkshake.
The problem I have with it is, as I'm enjoying or not enjoying the horrible food, I look up and there's a video playing of all the Wahlbergs at like Disney World enjoying the rides on my
Awesome.
fucking
You
dime.
get to see their family movies.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's so cool. They figure you want to see.
They advertise themselves.
Yes.
That's what I would do if I owned a restaurant. So it would be all videos.
Was
of,
it Mark Wahlberg who said if he was on the plane for 9/11 he would have done something? He's like, I would have done something.
I don't know. I don't think I've seen that.
he probably
I'm pretty
would
sure.
have.
I'm pretty sure he said that he wanted to. Maybe Holmes could find that.
I'm not gonna put it past him. He's a grade A badass.
Yeah.
I love Mark
It's
Wahlberg.
just such a funny thing to say.
Remember the
years later, it'd be like, I would have done something if I was.
remember
on
the
plane.
guy from the league, Kevin from the league, said he was
Which
in
ones?
New York City.
Oh, you mean Steve Ranaziza? Yeah, he's a New York comedian.
Yeah, he was in New York City for 9/11, and it turned out he wasn't.
Yeah, he got some shit for that.
I think it's a pretty good bit.
I don't know.
I was
mean,
in
he's
I think it's good.
from New York. I mean, I don't really give a shit. You
No,
know,
I
if
don't
you-
either.
If you like whatever, you know. I don't know what the bit was about though, so I don't want to say.
What? You
You
got
can-
something wrong?
you can skip that, Holmes. It's fine. Not a big deal.
You don't want it. It's only a couple of seconds long.
plus.
Says he,
All right, click
hold
it
on.
That one says 2 hours long.
No, it says. Yeah, it does. No, it says it was posted 2 hours ago.
Mark Wahlberg says he could have stopped 9/11.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And if anyone could have, dude,
update.
it's him.
This is an update from.
Don't you have, dude? You got to turn off pop-ups, dude.
Like I don't have the potential. No, I think this is bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck it.
All right. Well, I
don't
think
want to make people watch
you know what?
garbage.
No,
Fuck Mark
I think
Wahlberg.
it's no.
Can I hit the buzzer on my number?
Yes, you can, but
Thank
he
you.
could have stopped it.
Yeah.
For the record, he would have kicked that fucking terrorist's ass.
I think we have top 5 too.
Okay, yeah, top 5. I don't know
shit.
what we're top 5ing.
Yeah, I mean, but it'd be fun to just rapid fire something right now.
Go.
You got to spit. So you start. Why go
I'm,
me, bitch?
I'm bottom 5. I'm not top 5.
You're a power bottom 5,
Get it? That's a gay joke for those at home that don't get it.
bitch. How about okay? I mean, everything I'm gonna say is like top 5 movies or something. Can you do top 5 hip hop albums?
Yeah, but
Is that
I'll
boring
do.
for people?
Yeah, I mean, but you don't want me to do bottom 5, I assume.
No, I mean, I don't know. You asked me to say something.
Top 5, obviously everybody's number 1. If it's not Illmatic, you're just a fucking idiot. It's the greatest album ever made. Forget about hip hop albums. Yeah. It's a perfect album from start to finish. From New York State of Mind to Ain't Hard to Tell. It is a perfect album. My number 2 favorite album all time. God, this isn't going to be easy, is it? It would be...
You're supposed to go quick.
Led Zeppelin 2 would be number 2.
Hip hop.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. Hip hop. I thought you meant all-time albums. Okay, hip hop.
You could put that on there, though.
Yeah, Zeppelin 2 is my second favorite hip hop album of all time. No, so we'll go Illmatic. We'll go Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous.
Nice.
We'll go with let's go with King's Disease 2, which is a new album, and if you haven't heard it, you should check it out. We'll go with The Great Adventures of Slick Rick, and we'll go with it's tough. Probably Bad from LL Cool J.
Yeah, you like the old school.
Yeah, I like people that start things. I don't like people that just glob
So do
onto
I. I'm not
things.
shitting on you. My top 5 probably wouldn't be much different. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. Slim Shady LP, Marshall Mathers
Oh
LP,
my God.
Eminem Show, D12 Devil's Night, and
Thank God
fuck it.
he's not playing that fucking sound effect right now.
What?
He's not paying attention.
I
that's
wish you would hit the fuck the noise sound effect right now for that one.
No, he could have hit the awfully hot coffee pot and I would have
true.
fucking walked away. Don't do it.
You're
Just
late
don't.
now,
It's
boy.
fucking yeah. This is
That's an
unnecessary.
awfully hot coffee
thanks.
pot.
Christ, way to ruin
what do you got,
everything.
Johnny?
Honestly, gonna go number 1 probably Ready to Die. Number 2 probably Slim Shady LP, right?
That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
Thank you. I don't know, man. It is kind of. I thought it was gonna be easier.
No, it's not easy rapid fire.
Probably that first Locks one. It's like We Are the Streets or whatever, right? I can't remember the name
Does
of it.
that have
right now.
money, power, respect on it?
No, it's not that one. That's why
Okay.
I can't remember the name of it. John, look that up for me so I don't look like an a-hole right now.
So Illmatic's not making this.
No,
top five?
Illmatic is probably what did I do? 3 just now?
Yeah.
Illmatic is number 4. Illmatic's on there. It's also hard to rank them. Like,
I don't think you got to give me 1 through 5. I think you just got to give me 5.
yeah. And then probably like
No, that's not what we're looking
that's
for.
not what we're looking for.
I thought you said money, power, respect.
It's not that one.
Oh.
It's the LOX though, Jada Kiss and
What am I, fucking young Jamie here?
yeah.
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ.
So I'll just bring up his albums.
It's not a. All right, whatever.
It's hard. The next one would probably be another Eminem one,
Any of these, Johnny?
the Eminem show or something. Yeah, We Are the Streets. I was right. Thank God. Cool, I was right. I don't look dumb.
Cool.
All right, that was top 5. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, do a different one. Do one that you could do quick.
It's,
That's the whole thing. You're supposed to go fucking fast. If not, you're getting buzzard this time.
well, listen. The thing is, are you passionate about the top 5 or not? If you're passionate about it, it's hard to just rifle through it because you don't want to leave anything out.
I know. I just want it to be quick. I
All
think
right.
it's quick and
Give me your top 5 clothing brands.
I hate clothes.
You
fucking-
wear clothes every
okay,
single day
so-
of your life, and you don't care about them.
So Target
Hurry up, Johnny.
for our shirt, Target pants, Target fucking. That one sucks.
you
I
don't
don't
wear
care.
you don't wear brands of
No, I don't
shoes. You
give a
wear
shit.
Target shoes.
No Vans, but like, I mean, who cares?
I don't
They
wear
sell
brands
Vans
either.
at Target. Yeah, no, we don't
You
care.
guys are crazy.
And then we wear like I wear like a plain ass T-shirt or like a movie T-shirt or something.
Yeah.
You guys,
Or a
you're,
band t-shirt.
What's top 5 fast food restaurants?
Oh, that's a good one. Number one's definitely McDonald's,
Okay.
Taco Bell, Wendy's, KFC. Oh man, number 5's hard. Fucking not Burger King. Anything but Burger King.
I love Burger King.
Nah, it stinks. In-N-Out. I had it once. It was good.
You go. Mine's too
Okay.
epic. For
I'm
you.
going to do Taco Bell, KFC, Burger King, Wendy's, and I'll do All American.
I'm not gonna do.
All American, baby.
I'm not gonna do White Castle because we talked enough about White Castle. Obviously, White Castle is my number one, but we'll pretend
Put
as
his
if
hands up for White Castle.
number one. So we'll pretend as if White Castle doesn't exist because I've already the last episode I covered White Castle. We're gonna go number one as Cookout. If you've never had Cookout, go there right the fuck away. Me and Holmes had fucking 100.
Is it actual a fast food chain?
Yes.
Oh, I never heard of it.
Go down south, you'll hear of it. Number
Okay.
2 is Bojangles. Go to Bojangles, the fucking best fried chicken you ever had. Makes KFC and Popeyes look fucking awful.
I had churches before.
Church is not bad. It's not going to make my top 5 though.
Okay.
Number 3, and this one's really going to upset Ian Tully. Chick-fil-A. Listen,
wow.
Not that great.
No, Chick-fil-A is phenomenal. Listen, let me tell you how
It's
phenomenal.
fine.
Let me
Rapid fire.
Let me tell you how phenomenal Chick-fil-A is before I rapid fire. Chick-fil-A, no matter where you go, whether it's Port Jeff or Virginia, has a line going into a highway every fucking time you go there. You have to wait on at least a half-hour line to get Chick-fil-A.
That doesn't
Period.
make it good.
That's my number one.
That's because they have to fucking they have
Bless
to
it.
bless it.
Bless
They got to
every-
wap it in a fucking Bible verse.
Yeah, and because they
They
obviously...
gotta yell at all the gay
They have to
people
bless
trying
it.
to buy
they're going
food.
to insult
exactly.
homosexuals.
Thank you.
Sure. All right, so I did 3 so far. I'm gonna sneak Del Taco in there. Del Taco's the fucking cat's ass.
Never had it.
I don't think I had that either.
Del Taco's like going to Taco Bell, except you can pair your taco with a burger. What more do you need?
Oh wait, no, I think I have been there.
It's phenomenal. And we'll go with number 5. I'm gonna, just to spite Johnny, I'm gonna throw Burger King in this bitch.
Oh yuck, dude.
I like Burger King, dude.
I love Burger
Stinks,
King,
man.
man. Give me that 9-piece chicken fry.
Nah, Burger King
Fuck
sucks.
I
Fuck the
want
noise.
a fucking floppy ass fry. I don't like the burnt crunchies. Are you a floppy fry or
I'm
crunchy?
just a potato guy. You could give me mashed potatoes, fry. It doesn't matter.
Baked.
The one thing I'm gonna give Burger King is the French fry. It's pretty good.
It's a good fry.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But you don't like the flame broiled burger.
No, the fuck does that mean?
It tastes like
Flame
charcoal.
broiled?
Yeah, it tastes like
it
slightly
doesn't.
closer to what you would get from a barbecue
It
than
doesn't,
flat
though.
top.
It's
what?
paint. It's flavor paint.
That's what
Right.
it tastes like. It tastes like it has like something on it to me, but it doesn't taste like anything I need.
We talked about how you guys aren't huge fans of Sonic, which actually did blow my mind a little bit. I'm not a huge Dairy Queen guy, although it's good. Dairy Queen's pretty good. Get good desserts at Dairy Queen.
I had Dairy Queen in Pennsylvania, like it was an old school one where it was just ice cream.
That's fucking awesome.
It was pretty cool. I enjoyed that.
I do like a good Dairy Queen burger.
Are you counting Carvel as fast food? It's a fast food ice cream.
No, it's ice cream, dude. I mean, it's awesome, but it doesn't count.
Got ya.
I wouldn't count it. I mean, I'm not the fucking fast food.
I am. I am
General.
the fast food general, and it's fast dessert. Is that fair?
Yeah, sure.
Fast dessert.
But that's a small lane right there. You got Baskin and Robbins.
Which is technically Dunkin' Donuts.
Exactly. So,
which is disgusting, by the way.
exactly, yeah. So it doesn't have much competition.
You go to Krispy Kreme one time and you're like, I'm never eating Dunkin' Donuts ever again.
There's plenty of those around here.
Dunkin' Donuts?
No, Krispy Kremes.
Oh, Krispy Kreme.
That's
we don't
probably
even
a
have
good
one.
timer right
Yeah,
there.
that's probably a really good time. Shout out to Krispy Kreme.
Enough food. We talk about a lot of fucking fast food on this goddamn.
I'd
pod.
rather talk about food than movies 10 out of 10 times.
Really?
I eat food every
We'll
day.
get used to it, bitch.
I eat food every day. I don't watch a movie every day. You watch
Really?
a movie every day?
Yeah, I try to watch at least a movie.
But
I mean,
but do you
I
just
guess
use,
there's some days that I don't, but I like movies. Like,
But
it's
do
my
you?
thing.
But like Holmes's fiance, she'll put a movie on and then not watch it, and then she'll be like, "I watched that movie." Is a movie background noise for you ever?
No. I really, really enjoy everything about movies. I like to really watch and try to think about what like the directors and the writers and the actors and everything. I like to really.
An enthusiast.
Yeah, for sure. And I like old movies. I like.
So you're a
I
film
like all
buff.
Yeah, I mean,
film buff.
if I could use the word cinephile,
Okay.
I'm a cinephile.
Sounds perverted.
No, I love movies, dude. I really do. I'm interested in them.
All right, the buzzer went and we kept going, and I'm fine
Yeah, we
with
switched
that.
back to movies. Let's talk about movies now for 10 more minutes.
I think we can feel free now to discuss what's going on in the NBA and what's going on with the Brooklyn Nets and this James Harden trade. James Harden, obviously, over a week ago now, was traded to the Sixers, and now the Nets are about to get Ben Simmons on the court after the All-Star break, the big acquisition from the Harden trade. We've already seen Seth Curry. We've already seen Andre Drummond, the other acquisitions from the trade. And now, with the extra roster spot they created by dropping Javon Carter, they have signed Goran Dragic. This roster is stacked from 1 to 10, from 1 to 15. It's amazing. Were you surprised to see Harden traded?
I mean, yeah, of course. I was a little surprised by it, but I mean, I'm more excited to see Ben Simmons now.
Me too, right?
You know what I mean? He's the fucking man. He's petty as fuck. And I can't wait till he goes back to Philly to play.
I am so psyched to see him play because he's not a bad basketball player.
He's a young guy. He had some fucking issues, right?
He's not a shooter. And in today's world where Steph Curry changed the game to where everybody's taking half-court shots, a guy that doesn't shoot jump shots really looks useless. But he's an unbelievable distributor. He's a great defender. And he's a big point guard. He's out there grabbing rebounds like fucking Magic Johnson and shit. Like, the guy's phenomenal. Like, we need to stop hating this guy strictly because he didn't want to play basketball with Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
That's not a good enough reason to hate the guy.
Yeah, I mean, Embiid is the fucking man. I mean, what I don't really know what the issue was. Was he just didn't want to play with Embiid?
Post game after the playoffs last year, Embiid and Coach Doc Rivers were like, "This guy's got to be better," and he was like, "Oh, I got to be better. Fuck you guys."
Oh. So you think he could come to Brooklyn and be sick?
I think it fits really well with Durant. He's surrounded by shooters, whether it's Patty Mills, Seth Curry, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, Joe Harris, one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Yeah, they look
now
good.
Goran Dragic. This is his team. Like, there's a shooter literally everywhere around me.
Check it out.
He's going to be successful with this team. I believe so. They also desperately needed a lockdown defender to take some of the pressure off Durant guarding every team's best player. He cannot do that for the entire stretch of the playoffs. So this was a very good move for it. Made both teams better, but I think it's funny how Harden's not going to get the same heat that Ben Simmons gets for not wanting to play with Embiid. Harden just admitted he didn't want to play with Kyrie Irving. He's not going to get shit on for that, though, which I find very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I personally don't think Harden's playing style is that fun to watch or good, but whatever. We'll see what happens.
I think it's funny. I think it's funny.
It's very
to watch
funny.
him play.
It's very funny to watch him complain to the refs.
Yeah, I mean, I
Every
kind of
5
didn't
seconds.
like seeing him in Brooklyn. Didn't feel right to me.
I
ever.
agree,
Ever.
100%.
I don't know why. I was like, this guy just doesn't belong here. It doesn't feel right.
Johnny is a big Knicks fan, Johnny.
Yeah, I would love to talk about how fucking bad the Knicks are.
Yeah, but are you one of these big Randall haters?
No, I like Julius Randle. I think that the Knicks just need to be a better team.
Yeah.
They've always needed to be better. That's nothing new.
I think it's fire Tom Thibodeau time, though, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not playing any of the youth, and they're out of the playoff race. I don't understand what he's trying to accomplish here.
Yeah, but really, to go further, how can we just get rid of James Dolan altogether? How can we just get rid of the whole fucking lineup of dumb white people and get some actual fucking real basketball people?
James Dolan.
I'm not saying Tom Thibodeau's not, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, 100%. James Dolan is the worst owner in sports, and
He sucks.
The Knicks are the worst run franchise in North American sports.
Yeah, it's pathetic.
It's really sad.
This is the sport with the hoop And there's a net underneath it.
No.
Yeah, if we still got people who were watching before sports listening now, it's the game with the hoop and the ball.
Well, that could be misleading because hockey has a net and there's almost a ball. It's a flat ball.
Yeah, it's a puck.
It's a very similar sport.
It's
It is. No.
Yeah,
I do
round.
enjoy playing basketball, but I can't watch it. I tried.
The Islanders are having a rough go of it though, huh?
They suck. I just went to the game this weekend.
New stadium's sick, right?
It's beautiful. It's definitely brand new. It's got to be one of the nicest in the world. Honestly.
What about accessibility? Was it easy to get in and out
Hell
of?
yeah, it was awesome. The whole thing is beautiful.
You drove or did you train?
No, we took the train, which is probably a mistake, but for people out there who don't know, we got to drive from Eastern Long Island to like Queens area. That's a pretty long drive, but the fucking train takes hours there and hours back, and it's just a miserable journey.
Based on the photos you sent me, though, it wasn't that miserable a journey because you were good and fucked up.
No, I mean, yeah, we had fun. We had some drinks on the way, but yeah, you bring some friends, you have fun. But I don't want to after the game, after the Islanders inevitably get their asses kicked. It's not fun going home on the LIRR. It fucking sucks.
What is the difference between this Islanders team and a team that was obviously very, very close to the Stanley Cup last year?
I wish I could tell you, man. I mean,
Is it a roster defect?
so
Is it coaching?
with the new expansion draft for the Seattle Kraken, we lost our top line winger Jordan Eberle, who went over to Seattle and is having a pretty good time. From what I understand, he had a 4-goal game early on over there. I mean, the Kraken are not doing well, but I know he had some shining moments. And we got some guys who from New Jersey, Palmieri, and they're just not performing as well. But I don't know, man. It really doesn't make a lot of sense to me. We have one of the best coaches in the league. We have pretty good goalies and a great defense.
So this player they lost, you wouldn't count him as a superstar level player.
He's a what's it like? Just under like an all-star. He's a great player. He'd probably be a number 1 or 2 line player any team he would go to.
I can't imagine that the NFL or NBA would ever, and it could happen with the NBA, but I can't imagine fan bases would be able to survive an expansion draft and losing an important player on your roster just for no fucking reason. That's
pretty
crazy
rough.
to me.
It's crazy. I mean,
especially if one player in hockey can make that big a difference.
Yeah, but I don't know if it does. Like, I really wish that's the only real big difference that I think is a factor. We also got Chara back, who is a famous hockey player. John will probably put a picture of him right here. He's a fucking tall-ass dude.
He played with Boston.
Yeah, forever. But he started on Long Island.
Yeah.
And a dumbass named Mike Milbury got rid of him. But, I mean, at the time, everything was different, and then he came back, but now he's an old man. He's the oldest fucking player in the NHL, and he basically is a parking cone, gets skated around.
But
he
a bit
just
of a
liability.
beats people up, I would assume?
He's an enforcer for sure. He doesn't, he's not out there just to fight, but you definitely don't want to fuck with a guy who's, 7'5" on his skates or whatever the hell it is. He's tall. He's a big, scary Russian dude. I wouldn't want to fuck with him.
Yeah, I mean, I would. I was super psyched for him. Obviously, they were what they went. Did they go Game 7 last year in the Eastern Finals?
It was
Maybe.
I think they did go to Game 7. They won. I think they won Game 6 on Long Island, and that's the game when they threw all the fucking the beer cans and everything on the ice.
So a team
the last
that was
game in Nassau Coliseum.
Team that was a game away from the Stanley Cup. I was excited to see, but it just hasn't come together. And I know they've been decimated by COVID and protocols.
It was a lot, but now we're talking a whole season of fucking losing.
Yeah.
They've been healthy, and I have no explanation why they're this bad.
Holmes, you still haven't been to the new stadium, right?
I am unvaccinated.
I
They
didn't
don't
know.
check.
I didn't know that. You can't be in this room.
Yeah. We gave him a COVID test.
I thought
We put a swab up his
you
ass.
said that I'd have to be to go there. The new Islanders.
They
game?
say you have to be, just like MSG or Barclays Center, but they don't check. They didn't
So
check it.
as long as you don't yell it out, then you're good.
As
Yeah,
long
but
as you don't,
you will.
As long as you don't go in with your Joe Rogan T-shirt or your Trump flag, I'm pretty sure you're not going to get.
I do have a Joe Rogan T-shirt, but well, it's a long sleeve. But I don't have a Trump flag.
Do with anything.
Did you have drops for this, John?
You're telling fibs.
I am. All right.
And for the record,
That's my nigga Joe Rogan.
There you go.
Jesus Christ. Not very comfortable with that one. Anyway, we'll move on here. I think that's enough sports. I'm ready for Joke of the Week. That was my favorite segment last week, personally.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm not ready for Joke of the Week.
Oh,
I take that back. I'm ready to talk a little bit about virtual reality.
Okay.
Oh God.
Are you ready to talk about virtual reality?
Yeah, let's
Kevin?
do it, dude. I have the Quest 2.
Oh, you have the Quest 2.
Yeah.
Holmes, is that what you had?
yes, I had the Quest 2.
Holmes, what was the incest porn like on the Quest 2?
Dude, porn was fucking crazy. It was the best part. But when you're looking at a pussy and some ass clapping in your face, you get kind of dizzy.
You get kind of dizzy.
Just a little dizzy?
And then you get pretty dizzy.
Damn. You sure that's not all the vodka you drank right before?
No, it was the ass and the clit.
I'm
and shit.
surprised.
It just makes you dizzy, dog.
I'm surprised that wasn't a good enough reason for you to keep it. You got rid of it right away.
Like I said, it made me... I would be able to play it for like 15, 20 minutes. And my personal... the way I felt about it is after 15, 20 minutes, you get kind of dizzy. I don't know if that happens with you.
I have zero motion sickness when I play.
Okay.
What about when you jerk off?
I have yet to use the porn.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
I've yet to use the porn.
Why'd you buy it then? All right,
Yeah, why did you buy it
So,
then?
so this is a game Kevin plays that when I had it, I was really looking forward to playing, but it wasn't out yet, and it looked really sick.
So this is like you're in a squadron of 4 dudes and you're floating robots. It's a zero gravity arena, and you have wrist rockets to propel you in different directions. And
You're not
you
playing
all-
against people, though?
you are. It's 4 versus 4 real people.
Okay.
And you launch to the center to grab a disc like this. And they have a goal on each side.
Okay.
Usually a good team will have a goalie. This guy just ran it in easy.
You're like playing like soccer with no gravity.
So there's one ball?
Yes.
Now, how do you move?
You have rocket launchers on your wrist that you go like this, Johnny, like real life, and it steers you
And
the
it's steered-
direction
and
you
what
want
do
to
you
go.
hit a button to like accelerate?
This
or
is
whatever?
showing the view
Yes.
you would see in
This is exactly
in
what
the
you're
VR.
saying. Yes. Yeah, you
pretty
have a
sweet.
boost button that you run out of, and then you have a brake button. Now,
Which VR do you have?
Oculus Quest 2. It's all wireless.
What's this tunnel?
This is
how
a
the
launch.
game
You grab
starts.
the ring right here, and you have a train of people that launch you.
Oh, this is how every match starts.
Yeah. Yes.
Is this ran on your PC?
No, this is
It's a separate
They have a
console.
separate thing now
Yeah,
where
it's
it's
a
just
console.
oh, that's cool.
nothing mounted to your walls. You're just in a space that
And
you
it
designate.
runs smooth, nice.
It's great.
That's
So
awesome.
I don't know if you can see, but you can grab onto each other, and you can grab onto these floating things in the board.
So can you set up blocking and shit? Like a
This looks
football
sick as
play?
fuck.
Like your
Oh,
two
yeah.
teammates get in front of you and they're like leading the way?
Yes, because you can kind of grab onto a dude and push down, and they stay above, and you go underneath.
Good, that's
It's actually pretty strategic,
Looks
and you
sick
can
as fuck,
punch
honestly,
people to
yeah.
stun them.
I could see this being like a future,
This is great.
like a big thing in the future.
an e-game.
Can you
or something.
grab?
Yeah, like
can
a,
you
like, this is
grab
pretty
a
close
dude's
to
ass?
A real e-sport.
That's funny that you bring it up because the whole intro section is like a minute and a half long, and it's just everybody molesting each other.
Grabbing each other's
That they
ass.
take
That's
people's
nice.
heads and go.
That's probably the best part.
So then you have used the porn feature.
I guess
grabbing
you're
everybody's
right. And you have like goal celebrations, and you actually do your goal celebration.
That's cool.
I usually dab or play air guitar.
when Holmes had it, he made us do the walk the plank game.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what you see all over the
that's
internet.
it's pretty.
Watching Holmes walk the plank, he would get down on all fours and crawl on the imaginary plank because he was so afraid.
It gets pretty real, dude. Especially when you're motion sickness, it feels real.
And then there was one where you do the plank thing and then you come down, you're on the street and a giant spider chases you or some shit.
yeah,
And he would freak fucking people out
There's
with that.
one where like you're strapped into a doctor's chair,
And they're operating on you.
Yeah, and he just starts like drilling your teeth out. Yeah, this shit. This
And you
shit's
really
crazy.
feel it.
Yeah. You put in.
You put a piece in your mouth and it rattles your
It
mouth.
hurts really bad.
No, but there's a really loud like.
You can
Like
feel
in your ear?
feel the noise.
Remember the Rumble pack for N64? You put one of those in your mouth.
There is a casino game that I've been playing, and I sit at the roulette table, and then you go to the store and you purchase like cigarettes
What's
and
it
beer.
called?
I think I've seen clips of this one.
Poker Stars.
You could have like a gun. What did you get?
No, what did it say? Tell me
It
what
was
it
just
said.
keep going.
What did I?
Wait, did you see his first thing?
I didn't know. I missed
Well,
it.
what do you think when he's typing in P-O?
Was it spelled correctly?
I didn't see anything. I just noticed that
Probably Pornhub.
his first, when he typed P, it was just immediately porn.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that so that doesn't show up every time I put a P in.
I hope that little tiny bit comes
Or
on
a
the
B
podcast.
for Bang Bros.
Oh, you got a sub for Bang Bros? You pay for it?
No, I steal that shit.
You steal it from their website?
Hell yeah, dog.
Wow,
They got
I
us
didn't know
taken
you were a
down.
fucking hacker, bro.
So what's cool is I purchased a pipe, so I have like a corncob pipe, and when you exhale the smoke, you see it come out, and it kind of feels like you're smoking. It's the trippiest thing ever.
So the pipe is like
Does it
for
have
prestige. It's to intimidate the opponents.
Yes.
Of the-
You walk up with your pipe, and everyone's like, "Oh, this
Oh,
guy's
shit.
serious." But then you also have idiots that are just in your face. I've had 3 people at one table take Polaroid pictures of me for 25 minutes.
So can you kiss dudes in it?
Is this
Yeah,
the one
you
where
can
they?
caress people. I've
Can you
had
have, like, a
dude
gun right now?
hold my head.
I like that.
What?
I think. Can you have like a gun and
Yes.
shoot people and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
In the middle of the casino, you could just shoot a guy dead?
No, not dead. Confetti comes out. But I've seen people like do this when they lose and they fake blow their heads off.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
It's just a Texas Hold'em
Yeah, this is just
tutorial.
teaching how to play Texas Hold'em.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. You pick up individual
sick.
chips. It's super fun.
This
I love
actually
it.
kind of makes me want to get one.
It's so
It's not a
fucking worth
super
it.
expensive console. I mean,
I think it's $300.
Yeah.
It's cheaper than a PS5.
That's sick. And you get all the gear you need to.
And can you
go.
find
Every
it?
game I play is free. The Echo
That's
game is
amazing.
free. This game is free.
Can you find it as opposed to PlayStation 5?
Yeah. Yep.
'Cause
I
I
googled.
still can't find a fucking PS5.
You can find it for $1,000.
Yeah, well, that's not finding it. That's fucking stepping in fucking acid.
Are there like strippers in it though? Can you
In
see
what?
tits
Where?
in this game?
No.
JJ's only worried about the tits.
All right,
Well,
Can we get into joke of the week?
it's time. Joke of the week. Everybody's favorite segment.
All right,
Joke
so
of the
how are
week.
we gonna
Do we
figure
wanna-
out who goes
Where's
first?
Where's our joke of the week music? We don't have joke of the week music. Don't just make something up.
Well,
Isn't this your fucking job? You son of a bitch.
I'm still new. Dude.
I'm shuffling
I can
for
play
high
this.
card.
It's the same music for the other thing.
The
No, it's
theme to The
not.
Price is Right, and it is the same.
No, it's not. I made it different.
All right, let's see, Ding. Ooh.
Oh, great! I'm gonna go either first. So is it whoever
I'm not
has?
in this.
Oh, well, you have a 7.
Is it high card or low card?
Clearly you are.
I'm not.
Frank's on the spot. He's got to tell a joke.
Oh, I'm not. The 7 is the high low.
You mean you don't got to go first? You got to.
Wait,
Dingo goes
can-
first, and Holmes goes second.
Isn't it? Is it who has the lowest card or the
Who
highest
cares?
card?
Just tell a fucking joke.
Highest.
Wow, that's loud.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Click.
You didn't give a click this time.
You had to
make
do
up
it, I
for
guess, right? All right, so I'll start.
Please.
Okay, so I have horrible self-control when it comes to eating and betting money. I'm such a bad gambler, I'd bet the under on my own weight. That's like plus 1650 odds. So when it hits, you know the scale's broken. The real degenerates would ask what the spread is on something like that. I usually like to use a soft cheese or a peanut butter.
Oh.
Okay.
Next. Is it you, Holmes?
I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't even see what card Johnny had.
King.
Does it fucking matter at this point?
right.
All right. So last night I told my side bitch that she's the shittier version of Helen Keller. They're both blind and deaf, but I can't ever seem to trick her into giving me head.
I don't really understand. Can you tell
Just
it again?
funny.
Yeah,
Say it one
it's
more time.
hilarious anytime he tells a joke.
What do I have to explain the joke? Do
No,
you,
I'm just
do you
saying
not know
again.
who Helen Keller is?
I do, yeah, I do.
I'm not gonna repeat the joke.
Okay.
If Viewers at home will get it.
All right, mine is,
Because you can easily trick Helen Keller
Yeah,
to
I
give
get
you
it.
head.
Please stop.
that's what I
Please stop.
understand.
Don't explain
Like,
the joke.
As he starts
I
explaining,
don't want you to explain the joke.
You can make her read the fucking brittle
I don't
thing.
want you. The brittle, not braille.
Yeah,
Brittle,
the brittle.
peanut
Brittle
brittle.
thing.
You can read the peanut brittle.
This is a lollipop.
the very frail thing.
All right, Johnny.
Well, that's weird, frail, braille. This is kind of hacky, but I figured out why dogs eat their own shit. It's because it tastes good.
There you go.
Yeah.
My dog went through a whole year of eating her own shit.
Yeah, it's because it tastes good. I tried.
I was told it's because they don't digest food the same way humans do, and it still tastes like dog food to them.
Yeah, but does that sound like a joke to you?
Now it does, yeah. Like if I was eating shit because it tasted like White Castle, I would probably eat it again.
Okay, fair enough.
And that's my joke of the week.
Who won?
Fucking nobody. Nobody
we're
won.
back.